Coming up on 7:30 on this Tuesday morning, President Biden will visit Israel this week as the country's military prepares a ground offensive against Hamas. Meantime, roughly 2,000 U.S. troops have received orders to prepare for potential deployment. So what's happening there? Well, Fox's Madeleine Rivera joins us live from Jerusalem this morning with the latest. As more top U.S. officials are headed your way, Madeleine, good morning.
They are headed here tomorrow. Well, President Biden is headed here tomorrow. Steve, good morning to you. And overnight, Israeli forces said they hit 200 Hamas targets. But a UN relief agency says some of those strikes hit the south, the very place Palestinians have been told to head to for their own safety. Desperation breaking out as crowds of Palestinians struggle to get food and water. The Gaza Strip has been sealed off from supplies as Israel continues striking neighborhoods in response to the deadly attacks from Hamas more than a week ago.
The vast majority of these casualties are non-combatants, women and children.
Hamas militants are also launching more rockets into Israel. But as Israeli forces continue preparing for a possible ground invasion, officials are warning people still living in northern Gaza to move south.
Until now, hundreds of thousands have been evacuated. Hamas is investing energy to stop the process.
President Biden is set to travel to Israel on Wednesday. Besides reaffirming support for Israel and discussing the release of Hamas hostages,
President Biden will underscore our crystal clear message to any actor, state or non-state, trying to take advantage of this crisis to attack Israel. Don't. To that end, he's deployed 2 aircraft carrier groups and other military assets to the region.
this comes as tensions are rising between Israel and the Lebanese militant group Hezbollah. The two sides have been exchanging fire for days now, as U.S. officials worry an Israeli invasion into Gaza could expand the war to new fronts. And today, Israel said it killed 4 terrorists who were trying to cross from Lebanon to plant a bomb. Steve.
Madeleine, I do want to ask you before we let you go, obviously, when you're talking about what's happening right now in Israel, you have Lebanon to the north and you have Gaza, a separate situation there. What is happening where you are, though? Are people still just a heightened sense of awareness, or has everything completely stopped? What feelings are you getting from where you are there in Jerusalem?
I wouldn't say stop, Steve, but things have certainly slowed down here. And I'm talking in terms of business, for example, tourism. This is one of the most popular times of year to head to Jerusalem because it's not that hot. People, as you can see behind us, Old City, it's a popular tourist spot. But the streets here are nearly empty. So, yeah, I think you're right when you say there is a sense of apprehension here. I will also say, though, there is a sense of anger. I spoke to one Israeli local last week, and she said, she's angry at Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, saying that it's unbelievable that they were not able to foresee this attack that was carried out by Hamas 2 weekends ago. So there's a sense of anger regarding that, for sure.
And one last question for you, Madeleine. I was just in Europe the last couple of days, and a lot of people there, they will holiday in Israel, and they'll look to it for the tourist trade. Any idea, timeline, rough timeline, how long that might be impacted?
Timeline here, I think that's the question that I want to take a moment to answer that, because we spoke to a local business owner yesterday, and we asked him in regards to how long he's preparing for this, and he said he doesn't know. It could be days, weeks, months, who knows. All he knows right now is that he's in pain, he's suffering because he's not seeing a lot of traffic. So any business that he can get right now, we got a cup of coffee from him, he appreciates that. So there are a lot of people here feeling the effects of this war for sure. It's not just people in Gaza and along the Gaza border as well.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Appreciate that. Madeleine, thanks so very much. Stay safe there. Fox's Madeleine Rivera joining us live this morning from Jerusalem. Jeanette.
All right, Steve, thank you.